Hi guys. So today's question is whether you should do a double bachelor's from Germany or not. So a lot of students who have done their bachelor's from IGNU or students who have done their BCom like a 3-year program in India are always confused or sometimes confused whether they should apply for a bachelor's program in Germany or they should do a master's program in Germany. And the correct answer is that there is no answer. So you could try either way. You could apply for a bachelor's program again, or you could go directly for a master's program. What I usually suggest to students is check the DART website, check the website. There are a couple of official German websites where they have universities mentioned. In one of my earlier YouTube videos, I have covered some of the Indian universities. For example, IGNU is a recognized university by German universities or German university portal. Now, the problem is that a lot of students do not have enough confidence to apply for after they have done, let's say, distance learning program or they have done a BCom. I think you should get over that hitch. So there are two options. Either you directly apply for your masters, you can directly apply to universities, um, or you apply for a bachelor's and then you try and get waivers from different programs based on what you have done in the past in India. I think the second route is very complicated. So what I would suggest in nutshell is to all the students who have done their BCom, BA, or IGNU kind of programs is that they should directly apply for masters, and if they don't get through it, then they should start considering other options like a bachelor's program or not. But do not consider a bachelor's program or redoing your bachelor as the first option, because you will lose a lot of time and there is no guarantee that you will get some kind of recovery of your courses from India. So let's assume that you have done a course in econometrics in India, and then you start to get to apply for a waiver in your bachelor's in Germany. It's not necessary that the university will do that. So you might actually have to do the same course twice. So once in India and then second time in Germany. And again, the value of a bachelor versus the value of a master's from a job market is very different. So don't assume that once you are finished with your bachelor's in Germany, you will have a certain value. I think, especially for Indians or Asian students, at the minimum, you should target doing a master's degree. And the master's degree includes a complete thesis, and to reach that level you would need maybe 3 4 years if you are redoing your bachelor's. So I would highly suggest not to directly apply for a bachelor's again. If you have completed your bachelor's, even if it's 3 years or distance learning, doesn't matter. If you have completed some kind of a diploma or bachelor's already in India, don't apply for a bachelor's again in Germany or in Europe, but go to the university directly, tell them what your situation is. You can always write them an email, you can always call them as well, or you can check these German website portals and see, check if your university is approved or not, and then you apply directly for the masters. So I would always suggest, if the student has more than 60% marks in their bachelor's or in their diploma, if they have more than 60% marks, they should always apply for a master's program directly. Even if you get a university which is, let's say, a B rated university, not an A rated university, you will be better off, because the jobs are dependent on which city you pick and which level your local languages. So if you're going to Italy, your Italian should be good. If you're going to Germany, your German should be good, and so on. So I think the job market is very different. And don't just get scared by the fact that you have done a diploma or a distance learning or a 3-year bachelor or something. You just apply, and then you will really know whether you are being accepted by the university or not. So this is one. And just a final thought, which is very important, that university application is very different from visa application. So even if you're applying to a university, it doesn't mean that you get some kind of a negative points on your visa. So if you're accepted by, let's say, an Italian university, only after that you apply for a visa, right? So you can apply to as many universities as you want, and the application for university is not too much. So why are you thinking so much whether I should apply for a bachelor's or I should apply for a master's and so on? So that is today's video, guys. Just apply for masters and then see what the feedback from the university is. And if you overthink it, you will lose a lot of time, and then you will never end up going to Europe for studies. All right. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know. I just wanted to do a short video because I've got like 3 questions on this one in last 2 days. So have a good one, and then just let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Bye.